The Niger Delta is made up of 9 states with 31 million people from more than 40 ethnic groups. For nearly 2 decades, the Niger Delta, a region rich in abundant natural and human resources, has been continually hit with devastating conflicts and crises. These conflicts have been devastating on the communities and their livelihoods. But now, many people are engaging in peace-building activities in their communities. The Ekewe and Peremabiri communities are 2 communities that have been affected by the crisis.
I am from a Ekewe community. This is my community. This is Boma clan. Ekewe is the first son of a Boma clan. And if you go down, you get to a community called Peremabiri. Peremabiri is a stone throw. After this community, you get to a little village, then you get to that community. And there was a serious conflict in that community. It comes to a point where the youth pick up arms, and they got to a point where the old women were buried alive. Story buildings were raised down. It was so serious that the community became a ghost town. Everybody flew for their safety, for their lives.
Majority of the indigenous ran away. Few persons were living that place. There was no business, just everything, just ran away from the community. If you put you put net in the river, you cannot catch fish. The crops too cannot grow up as cause of the crisis. Everybody left the village and ran away from the village to the neighboring villages, like Ekewe.
When they flew for their life, here became the refugee camp.
The accommodation problem was one of the greatest problems we faced. Nobody planned for a crisis like this. And the structures we have here are just very little structures meant for maybe the father, mother, and some few children. Now, some of your relatives will come from Peremabiri to you, and in a very small, house. So it became so crowded, and that was one serious problem.
We felt that we should first of all institute a government so that they can start going back to their communities. So we facilitated a community development committee where one Philip Ward was the chairman. And then we after that, we still followed them up. We come to our community and make sure we talk to the kind of an advocacy, that yes, since a new government has been instituted, that we can start going back there.
They gathered the community using public address system. They call on the community, the whole community gathered, and they spoke to them. Their watchword was peaceful coexistence, and I think they preached it, and I think it went down well with the people. I've not seen any other attack the youth here have been peaceful or true.
We held a meeting. The youth and the elders held the meeting that we should forget and forgive. After we held the meeting, there is peace in the community. Since from then, there is peace.
If I know that you were the person that killed my mom, it won't be easy for me to just forgive you. But somehow, they were able to come together and agree that yes, let's forget and forgive, because this thing cannot continue like that.
This peace-building initiative is just one of many across the Niger Delta. But there is also much work to be done to avoid ongoing conflict and the devastating effect it has on the livelihoods of the communities. To find out more about peace-building activities in the Niger Delta, join Partners for Peace.
Let's join hands to build a lasting peace in the Niger Delta.